and welcome to Student Voice. I'm Lillian Simcox. Today is a very special day on Student Voice. In the studio with us is the president of Chattanooga State, Miss Rebecca Ashford. Actually, it's Dr. Rebecca Ashford.
Yes, thank you so much, Lillian, for having me. It's a real pleasure to be here with you today.
Yes, ma'am. Now, back in 2017, you were named president of Chat State. Congratulations.
Thank you.
May I ask what it has been like? Can you share anything to the students of any challenges you've faced so far, or what's it like being president?
Well, first of all, I love my job. I want everyone to know that. I feel such a great sense of purpose in first of all, working at a community college, working at Chattanooga State, and having the honor of serving our community, our students, our employees as president. So first of all, it's a real honor to serve in this capacity. It's something I never imagined would happen in my life. I'm a community college graduate. I grew up in Florida, and I attended and graduated from a community college. And I would have never dreamed that this would be my life, several years later, just a few years later. So in 2017, when I came here, and ever since then, the focus of the college has been on helping students achieve their goals and graduate and change their lives, improve their lives, and ultimately, by improving students' lives, improving the prosperity of our community. And more and more, the focus is on doing that in an equitable way. So we've been working very hard to increase our graduation rates and our completion rates, and students being retained from semester to semester. And we've done pretty well. We've had more than doubled our overall graduation rates, but it wasn't so for all populations of students. So if you're a student of color or low income, your likelihood of graduating is much lower. So it is my ultimate goal is to close that gap in equitable achievement for our students. Now, of course, most recently, a big challenge has been the pandemic, and of course responding to that, and then working through our return to campus and ever-evolving ever-evolving needs in terms of how are we offering classes, what are we doing to meet the needs of our students and also our employees. So it's the pandemic itself actually in some ways I think made us stronger. Mm-hmm. It proved how much we can accomplish under pressure.
Oh, yeah.
But at the same time, it's not without its challenges. But I would say that's been the biggest challenge, but in some way I think it's propelled us forward in some areas.
Oh, that's great, and I would just love to say that your staff is amazing here.
Thank you.
They are really great.
I agree.
Alrighty, now, what are some really exciting things happening on campus?
Well, there's so much happening. In fall 2021 was a real shift for the college. As you all know, we've shifted to a primarily 7-week semester, and that is changing the fundamental architecture of the college. And that's something that does not happen overnight. Like transitioning to almost entirely virtual happened almost overnight. It happened in about 5 days. But it's been an incredible shift. I'm really proud of the work that's being done. And, what's behind that is we've seen so many other colleges who made that shift increase their outcomes for students, especially low-income students and students of color. And based on fall data, we're seeing the same thing. So I'm really excited about that. And what I keep telling everyone is, it's not going to be perfect out of the box. We're not going to get it perfectly right the first time, but we've been in existence 50 years and we hadn't gotten the other perfect either. So it's just a continuous improvement, and faculty to continue to change, figure out what they need to do to change to make it the best classroom experience possible in the 7 week. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the data that we're seeing and our student success in those classes. I am also excited about moving forward with some other things. There's something that I'm really hopeful that we can achieve at some point while I'm at Chattanooga State, and that's becoming an open educational resources college. Oh. So OER, Open Educational Resources, is where rather than buying $100, $150 textbooks, students have access to materials that faculty curate whether it's articles that they're reading, videos that they're watching, maybe even student-created material that can be used in classes. What that does is that enables, on day one, enables a student to have all the materials they need, no matter their income level, no matter if they're waiting on a financial aid refund. That the student could start out first day with all their materials and save a lot of money. I'm really proud that in the last academic year, we've had a number of classes using OER. And we saved our students about $250,000 in textbook costs. So I would love for us to get to the point in time where our entire college is OER. And imagine the money we could save for students. First of all, huge money savings. And then also that every student could start out day one with all their course materials. And that would really help level the playing field in terms of access and success in college.
Absolutely, and I think everybody, and I can speak for everybody, will be very excited to just be able to go with it and have everything at their fingertips.
Yeah, I'm really excited, and I hope we can get there. I know that's a huge goal, but you got to set your sights high.
Hey, progress is the key word.
That's right.
Alrighty, now, what would you like to see in the next few years at Chat State? And it could be regarding your students or faculty.
Oh gosh, well.
There's
of course,
so much.
the things you talked about, the student success, and really for students, that is the big thing. I'm wanting us to make sure that we are connecting students to the right kind of educational opportunities that are going to help them prosper in their lives, and that all of our students, no matter their income level, no matter their race and ethnicity, are being successful, and that they're meeting their goals. So that's my ultimate goal for our students.
Absolutely.
And for our faculty and staff, complete engagement, enjoying coming to work, feeling challenged to use their skills in a way that brings them fulfillment and that adds to the purpose of the college. To me, there's no greater joy than to get up every morning and know the reason you're going to work. I think about this, every day. Some days are easier to get out of bed than others. But when you think about how important the work that we do, no matter what job anyone at this college has, we all have a role to play in the success of our students. And that's what gets me out of bed in the morning.
That's amazing.
Oh, thank you.
That's great
I appreciate
to hear.
that, Lillian.
Alrighty, well, first off, I just want to thank you for being here today, and I would actually give another thank you for allowing us to have these facilities and this technology to be able to do these types of things.
Well,
with your support, it's been possible.
Well, I appreciate that. Of course, this was here when I came, and I'm thrilled that it's here. This is a wonderful opportunity. It's a great lab for our students to learn and develop their skills so that people like you, Lillian, can go on in a career in this area. So I'm thrilled to be here and gratified that we have this.
Perfect. Alrighty. Well, this has been a very inspiring conversation. Thank you, Dr. Ashford, for joining us today. For more information about programs at Chattanooga State, visit chattanoogastate.edu. Have a great day.